Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to talk about how the last 7 days of the project has been. We're actually on day 9. I didn't record day 8 because I just got busy, coaching programs, the whole nine, trying to make sure that I fit all of my workouts in, trying to tend to my wife, take care of my wife, take care of my dog, all that good stuff. So I'm currently going to talk to you guys while I cut up some potatoes. It's one of my favorite things to do for dinner is making us air fried potatoes. If you haven't done it, I totally recommend it. But I'm going to talk to you guys about the last 7 days of the fast, because if you guys didn't know, the 4 Days of Nights project, which I created, is supposed to mimic the 75 hard, but supposed to be 2 times as hard as the 75 hard. One of the things that you do during the project is you're supposed to do a 7-day fast. And it's any fast you want except a water fast, because I do require you guys to work out during this time. So I want to just talk to you guys about the last 7 days / 8 days, really, because like I said, today's the 9th day that we're doing it, me and my wife. In the fast, I would have to say, guys, I'm going to go and start cooking now, or cutting up these potatoes. I'd have to say the fast, the hardest thing about it being a bodybuilder, and that I'm literally in the middle of my second prep for my next bodybuilding show. And typically I would never recommend fasting during a bodybuilding prep, because fasting does slow down your metabolism faster than a typical diet would, because you are cutting back your calories and you're not eating as much. And I'm doing an intermittent fast. That would be the hardest part, has been the fasting for me, or one of the hardest parts about it. The other hardest part is just fitting in the last 45 minutes of working out outside. And obviously the next thing would be reading 15 pages a day and trying to get 3 takeaways from it, which, fun fact, I actually finished the book that I was reading, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It's just an amazing book, guys. I would recommend it. Highly recommend the book. But again, the fast, the reason why it was difficult for me is because I'm used to eating, anywhere between 4 to 6 times a day. So me not eating for 16 hours, I know, boo-hoo, it doesn't sound that tough, but for me it is, because I'm used to eating at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. So that would be meal 1 for me, and then meal 2 would be 2 to 3 hours later, and then so on and so forth. So that was really the most difficult part for it, and it was kind of annoying because I wanted to work out. I'm going to take this out because I don't need this. It's not going to release a lot of water. I want to work out, but I can't work out until I've eaten. I mean, I guess you can train when you're fasted, but it's just not optimal. And I want to optimize everything when I'm doing stuff like this, especially for a bodybuilding prep. Otherwise, if I wasn't doing a bodybuilding prep, I wouldn't care as much, because I'm just trying to get my workout in, and be done with it. But that was one of the difficult parts. And there's an additional difficulty with this project, because I'm not requiring this in the challenge itself or the project itself, but I have put it upon myself during this project to try to vlog every single day. That's kind of like an additional thing I've thrown into the project for me, is I want to try to vlog every single day. So I've already failed with that, because of the other day yesterday I didn't get my vlog in, and I want to do it every single day during the project. So it's important to learn how to deal with failure. How do you work with failure? When you fail something, when you promise yourself that you do something, how do you work around that? How do you handle failure? I think a lot of us, when we fail, we resort to hiding within ourselves, and we become shy, timid. We develop this woe is me mentality, gosh dang, I stink, I suck, I'm not integral, I'm not true to my word, and it's a slippery slope when we fail. And I feel like a lot of us, and I can say this for myself, that when I fail, I will beat myself down, up and down, left and right, until I don't want to move forward. And I've learned that I can't do that. We need to accept our failure, but we can't allow ourselves to sit in that failure. You have to accept it fully, recognize what you did, learn from it, and then move forward. And that's something I've been learning I have to do, especially as an entrepreneur owning my own coaching business. You have to learn from your failures and move forward. If you don't, you'll stay stagnant for the rest of your life. So I didn't fail the fast, but I failed my vlogging. Um, and that's how I'm working with my failure, is that even though I failed to vlog every single day, I'm going to continue to pick it back up. I'm not going to quit now. I'm going to move forward. I recognize that I just didn't prioritize it. I allowed life to get in the way, and I made excuses. And whenever you make excuses, that is typically when you fail yourself. That's typically when you lose faith in yourself and you lack integrity. So that's really what's been on my mind, guys, is that I wanted to be true to my word. I wanted to make sure that I was vlogging every single day, but this is how I'm moving forward. I'm going to continue going forward. I'm going to continue vlogging. I'm going to share with you guys my story, my life as an entrepreneur, as a husband, as a Christian, as a man that loves his country. All the while, I am cooking, me and my wife, potatoes, and we're going to have eggs. We're going to have breakfast for dinner. Who doesn't like that? And if you guys see my wife walk in, which you're about to watch my wife walk in because she just got back home from work, and I just saw her pull in. So we might get interrupted real quick, but it's all good. You guys can say hello to my wife. But more of the story, guys. Learn to accept your failures, but don't dawn on it. I think far too often we allow our failures to compound on themselves. We stack failures, we stack losses, and then it just becomes suppressing weight on us. Say hello, everyone, to my wife.
Hello.
You're not in frame, I don't think.
Go.
Anyways, guys, that's it. I'm going to continue making potatoes for us. I'll catch you on the next one. Again, don't dawn on failure, move past it, move forward. Peace.